What kind of colors I have going on here.
I like them though, they're very bold, which is good because it's dragon.
I didn't know if I wanted to do more of like a red and orange dragon and a blue and green kind of background, or a blue and green dragon and like a red and orange background. But I'm kind of feeling like a red and orange dragon.
That's what I feel like, and then because then it's the focal point.
Yeah.
There's the orange and red.
Yeah. I agree. So, like, do I do the background first?
Well,
probably.
if you're doing the background lighter,
Is that actually from here?
yeah, because you can't cover.
Where did you get that picture from?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
You use like
Not
paint.
actually, like, it's not
Though,
associated.
if you do the background first and you go off, you can wipe it away if you haven't done the background yet.
Yeah, I think Evie would like them.
Which one do you think you're more likely to go, like,
Obviously
move
not
off
I
of?
don't know.
Do you think you're more likely to paint from the background onto the dragon or the dragon onto the background? Like, if you make a mistake.
You're asking me really hard questions.
Do whichever one you think is more likely that you're going to get accidentally on the wrong thing last.
Yeah, you're right. I should do the background.
Are you going to name it? Are you one of those people?
I named my tattoo.
So name everything that looks like it could potentially have been sentient at any point.
Green handle.
I named my tattoo dragon Hamish.
Love that.
So I feel like I have to do something along those lines. It's a good thing I didn't have coffee because my hands would be way too shaky.
See, if I didn't have coffee, I would be tweaking right now, so it's good.
I almost had a Red Bull before coming here, but Jesse took one to go biking with. So now, I don't know if you saw my Instagram story, but I got tickets to the Onyx Storm.
Oh yeah, I didn't know what that was. Is it like a book launch?
Yeah.
That's what I assumed, but I had no idea what the book was.
So, have you ever heard of the Iron Flame books?
Iron Flame?
Be very careful.
Yeah.
Who are they
Or
by?
sorry, the second one is Iron Flame. The first one is Fourth Wing.
Yes. Like, there's like 4 people on my Instagram reading that right now.
Yeah, that's because the third one comes out on Tuesday. God bless you.
Thank you.
So the third one comes out on Tuesday. So I've been doing like my reread of the first two.
Oh yes.
And then my friend Tanika and I got tickets to the like midnight release. Then
I didn't even know they still did midnight releases.
They usually don't do them here.
Yeah.
They're usually like East Coast or like in the States.
Because I remember going to one for Harry Potter.
Yeah. And they used to be big for like video games. And
Yes,
stuff.
which I also remember lining up in London for freaking Fallout
Yeah.
in the freezing cold. And I was like, I've only been dating Josh for like, I don't know, like a month and a half at the time. And I was like, what am I doing right now?
Is this dude worth it? Turns out he was.
Is that this? I didn't see the date on it. Is it soon? Or I guess it's whatever day you just said, Tuesday.
Yeah, so the party is on Monday.
Okay.
So-
Oh yeah, because it. Yeah.
Yeah. So we show up at like 11 o'clock
I
on
see.
Monday.
Yeah.
We were both like, we're too old for this.
Yeah, I would be like crying.
Yeah, but I was going to make it overnight.
Oh, I see how the Red Bull ties into this. Because you have to have Red Bull.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where I was like where is
somehow
it
we got,
going?
yeah, I was trying to remember what got us there because I'm like, it must connect back to whatever we were originally saying.
Yeah, so I had 2 Red Bulls at home, and Jesse took one today. So I was like, hey, I gotta save the other one for Monday. Thank you for bringing me back. I was like, where was I going with this?
I had to cut myself off of energy drinks because over the summer I started drinking the Alani ones.
Yeah.
And then Josh caught me having 3 in one day. And he was like, kill yourself. You have to stop. So now he checks how many cans are in the garbage. I'm like, please.
Then you need to get
Just
something
let me
like
live,
this.
Oh,
man.
really?
It's online.
But then he showed me a bunch of articles and I was like,
Gotcha.
because
Oh, I see.
But you need to get something like
that's
this
with
online.
coffee as well. Like that's not instead of.
I'm pretty sure on the Red Bull cans it says max 1 per day.
Yeah, it does.
Gotcha.
It's called unmedicated ADHD and requiring.
Does that make it better
Yeah,
though?
because it makes my brain like zoom in and focus on like what I'm supposed to be doing instead of being off in la la land.
We're almost there. Well, Cole's done.
I don't touch the outside of it. Edward cup hands.
Imagine you just like walk around with cups on your hands all the
That'd be the most useless. That'd be worse than me scissor hands because at least scissors you can like sort of do stuff with, but the wrong side of the cup you can't do anything except bludgeon people, which seems
I mean,
like
okay.
how handy is that coming?
Probably more handy than you would hope.
How often are you bludgeoning people?
No, the better question is how often do I want to
That's
bludgeon
true.
people?
I feel like if I had cups for hands, I'd be doing a lot more than I am. So I'd be like, it was an accident.
I would
was actually trying to hug you.
I would be using free will a lot more.
How did you get perfectly around the wings so fast?
It was tough.
It couldn't have been that tough. You did it so speedy. What else could be a vibe? Like coming here by yourself, putting your headphones in.
I was honestly thinking about that. I was like, I would just come here alone if no one wanted to come with me.
I would too, because I feel like I love doing stuff like that. Like just kind of turning off for a bit and
But like your mind is on a task.
that's why I like doing like embroidery and stuff and sewing.
Yeah, because it gets you like doing something and taking your mind off of like.
Everything else, but
Yeah.
it's like repetitive kind of.
It's so cold. Protest against it. There's so many people. I just want my book, man. Why do you? Jesse said to me when I was getting ready, he's like, "You getting all dolled up?" And I was like, "Yeah, for a bunch of women."
Going on a date with you, meeting guys. I was like, I bet y'all meet a bunch of girls.
Like the only guys that are gonna be here are probably married or dating. So women. Or they have a really good taste in books.
Yeah.
Alright guys. Ooh, I am looking pale in this lighting. But hello friends. Oh, now I gotta sneeze. Oh, ow. Can see that? That just made my eyes water. And my nose is all red. Oh, that really hurt. Oh my god. The beginning of this video is just a mess. Okay. Now it's gonna look like I've been crying, but that's fine. Hello, friends. Good morning. It is currently Friday. It's been a couple days since I last filmed anything. Oh, Simba. Jesus. Okay, no, that's my coffee. Dude. Dude. That's my... Ah! You're gonna break things. Hold on. 1 sec. He needed to be put down. Not like put down, but like put down on the ground. Anyways. So I think the last thing that I filmed was when my girlfriend and I went to the Onyx Storm midnight release party. So we did get our books. I got mine right here. It doesn't have the dust cover on it because I took it off. But look at those sprayed edges. So exciting. So I have been spending the last few days, like I said, I got this on Monday night at midnight, and today is Friday. So I'm not done yet. I don't know if you can see where my bookmark is there, but I just have a little bit left, maybe I think 150-ish pages left. And so far it's going well. I know everybody's feeds are like blowing up with stuff for Onyx Storm, so I'm not doing a deep dive into my thoughts or anything, though I will say I felt this way with Iron Flame as well. Compared to Fourth Wing, Iron Flame and Onyx Storm are definitely slower. They're more like plot based as opposed to Fourth Wing. You're building the characters, you're building the world, you have a lot more going on, you're kind of building like the base of everything, so it's all very exciting. Whereas Iron Flame was a little bit more plot heavy, and a little bit of like relationship development, obviously, between Violet and Xaden, which I know a lot of people had complaints about, like the miscommunication and everything between them. Honestly, I personally it didn't bother me. I didn't find it that bad. I think I've just read other books where miscommunication is just truly horrendous, that the miscommunication in Iron Flame almost non-existent, in my opinion. It just didn't bother me. I quite liked Iron Flame, actually. I think I gave Fourth Wing and Iron Flame both 5 stars, I'm pretty sure, because I genuinely liked them both. I didn't have the issues that other people had with Iron Flame. I think I didn't have my expectations like super duper high, so it wasn't as like disappointing to me. But now with Onyx Storm, again, it is a little bit slower than like Fourth Wing. I'd say it's about the same sort of pace-wise as Iron Flame. Onyx Storm is definitely more plot and quest driven. If you're used to fantasy books that like the characters go on a lot of quests, they're trying to find things and they're trying to solve problems from the previous book, that's the kind of formula almost that Rebecca Yarros followed in Onyx Storm, or is following in Onyx Storm, as far as I've read. So I'm liking it so far. I definitely would say, like, you know, for the girlies like myself, I love fantasy. I read a ton of like high fantasy books and stuff, so I'm used to that kind of plot formula and writing style and everything, so I love it. I would honestly say for the girls who read Fourth Wing and loved it for more of the relationship and romantasy sort of aspects, I can see why Iron Flame and Onyx Storm might be kind of disappointing to them, because although there are still those aspects of the romantasy and everything, it's not nearly as big of a plot, I think, as it was in Fourth Wing. So yeah, that's kind of my quick couple minute thoughts on everything. That's probably all you'll hear about from me, because
you can watch other videos from other people who will do deep dives into Onyx Storm, and you'll probably get a lot more out of it. But I did want to give you that update because I couldn't leave this video with me going to the Onyx Storm release party and then just not talk about Onyx Storm at all. But basically my plan for the day, I've been working for the past week as well, so I've also been trying to not just binge read the heck out of Onyx Storm, because one of my goals this year has been to take things a little bit slower and not just binge read books, because when I binge read books, they go in one ear and out the other, honestly. So I'm trying to read things a little bit slower and absorb them a little bit better. So I've been reading, 150-ish pages a day, I guess, which I guess is still a lot compared to some people, but for me, it's not. But I've been doing other things. I've been working and everything. What time is it? It's like 9:30 right now, so I am technically working, but it's a little bit quiet today, so I'm gonna hopefully finish the last like 150 pages today. And yeah, I probably won't end up giving you a final update, because at that point my thoughts, other than what I've just told you, they're not really going to change all that much other than how the ending is, and I don't want to give any spoilers or anything. I've been also getting into the habit this year of making myself like daily to-do lists. So I'm not going into detail. These are very basic things. It's just things that I can kind of be like, hey, you need to do this today. It'll take 5 minutes. So I have read Onyx Storm, which doesn't take 5 minutes, but whatever, you know what I mean. Read Onyx Storm, a 15-minute quick tidy of my house, finish a bottle of water, like one of these giant things, which I need to refill because this one's almost empty. I didn't drink all of that this morning, but finish one of those, make dinner later. I have to start editing finally my Scotland vlog from last year. Like, we went to Scotland again in October with my mom and dad, and I vlogged the whole thing, and I have not even begun to edit that vlog. There's 450 video clips that I filmed, and they're all like uploaded into Final Cut Pro and everything. I just haven't started going through them or editing them at all, and I'm honestly procrastinating so hard because there's just so much footage. But I'm gonna start that today, and then other than that, I have to do some laundry, and if I have time today, I want to film a 2024 wrap-up. So like all the books that I read in 2024. But I'm doing, since I read over like 120 books last year, I don't want to talk about all of them. So I actually got a little bit of inspiration from Elite Reading on Instagram and YouTube and everything. She did a 2024 book wrap up, and it was like a basically quick fire, like smash or pass, whether she would smash the book or pass on the book. So I got inspiration from that, and I think I want to do like a kiss, marry, kill sort of 2024 quick fire thing, because I don't want to talk in depth about each book because that's just going to be like 9 million hours long. But I think if I just do like kiss, marry, kill, it'll take like maybe 20 minutes, hopefully. That's my kind of to-do list, and my goal for the day is I gotta go take these off, so I'm gonna go do that. Hello friends, you can probably tell it's a little bit darker now. It's a little bit after 4:30 now. I got off work at 4 o'clock. I've kind of just been, hello again. As you can see, he hasn't moved very much, but I did get off work at 4 o'clock a little bit ago, and I've kind of just been hanging out. I'm actually currently watching Sarah Corelli. Shout out Sarah. And then once I'm done kind of watching that, I'll probably start getting dinner prepped. Jesse's not home from work yet. Hopefully he'll be home soon-ish. I know he did have kind of a long day today, so. But I did manage to film my Kiss, Marry, Kill sort of video earlier, so that's done. I think while I'm prepping dinner, I'm gonna try to finish Onyx Storm. I have, I think, about 100 pages left now, so I should be able to finish that tonight easily. And then once I finish that, I think I'm gonna try to edit the Kiss, Marry, Kill video, because I want to try to get that up next week. And then I don't think it'll take that long to edit, because it's just a matter of kind of like cutting the clips down of me talking just a tiny bit and then sticking like pictures of the books in the video. So there's not a ton of editing that needs to be done with that. I want that obviously up next week, whereas like the Scotland videos that I wanted to edit, at this point I don't have a timeline for when I want those up, because it's already been 3 months since we got home from that trip, so they're going up late anyways. So I'll probably edit those a little bit this weekend. If I manage to finish reading Onyx Storm and get the Kiss, Marry, Kill video edited, I might start another video. Oh, big stretch. Oh, you're so cute. He's so sweet. You're so sweet. Yeah, so if I do get that video edited and finish Onyx Storm, I might pick up another book. What that book will be, I don't know. We'll have to see what I'm in the mood for. I think I'm gonna have to switch it up from fantasy for a minute, because I've kind of done a bunch of rereads back to back of, I read A Court of Wings and Ruin, and then I read Fourth Wing and Iron Flame, and now Onyx Storms. So I think I need a fantasy break. So yeah, either tonight or tomorrow I'll end up picking up a new book. It is frosty and cold outside, but we are going to a fitness class. I act like it's like 5 a.m. It's just about 8 o'clock. It's 7:56. It's not that early. This is the normal time that I wake up. I'm just being dramatic. I'm just always a sleepy little bean. We're going to a fitness class this morning, and then we're gonna come home and pick a new book, because I didn't end up picking a new book yesterday. I finished Onyx Storm, did a little bit of editing, and then just went to bed. I have to put my shoes on and get going to my class here in a minute, so let's go. All right, I am back at home. I've actually been back home for a couple hours now. It's like 11:30, so I've just kind of been hanging out. I've been editing a little bit. I did end up choosing a new book, so I think I'm going to start Project Hail Mary. I'm gonna try to just speed through editing this video first, and then, sorry if the lighting is a little bit weird, the sun is coming in at a weird angle, but yeah, I'm gonna try to finish editing first and then pick up the book. But yeah, I'm just taking it easy today, honestly. Jesse just left to go biking with one of his friends on the mountain, and I'm feeling tired, honestly. That workout class kicked my butt in all the best ways possible, but I'm tired. I also went to the store quickly after I got out of my workout class, and I picked up, well, I had to get more deodorant, but I also picked up some peppermint herbal tea and some like fruity sort of herbal tea, because I'm trying to drink less like caffeine if possible. I mean, I know I like to have my occasional Red Bull, and that's like every once in a while. I don't drink energy drinks all that often, but I do drink a lot of tea and coffee, so I want to try to have different tea options that are caffeine free. So I'm kind of in the middle of drinking one of the, I think it's the raspberry one. I actually like brewed it and then put ice in it, but all the ice is melted. So it's still kind of cold, but it's good. I like it. It kind of just tastes like a really watered down sugar-free juice, which sounds actually kind of gross, but I don't mind it. Even when I do drink regular juice, sometimes I put water in it
to kind of cut it down and water it down anyways, so I actually don't mind it. I don't think Jessie would like it at all, but that's okay. That just means more for me. But yeah, that's the raspberry one. I got like a mix pack, so I think there's raspberry, peach, mixed berry, blueberry, and one other one in there. Gonna give those a go, and then I also got the peppermint one. So like at night, I think the peppermint one would be nice before going to bed so that I don't have caffeine. And I think peppermint tea is also supposed to be good for like headaches and bloating and stuff too. So if I'm ever just not feeling great and I don't want to consume dairy or sugar or caffeine, then that'll be a good option as well. I think at this point though, I'm going to finish this video here because I do want to start kind of a new week of reading sort of vlog, and I think I'm gonna start that by reading Project Hail Mary. So thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.